Hey guys, welcome back to Lunar Goddess Readings. Okay, we have a pick a card here all about your psychic gifts and abilities. Okay, this is going to be kind of more than just like your psychic gifts and abilities, but it's also going to be your talents and kind of what you're good at. So hopefully this can help you kind of develop yourself more and get to understand yourself better for some of you. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support. As always, you guys got me to 4,000 subscribers, and that is amazing. That absolutely blows my mind. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all of the donations and all of the participation on the extended readings. That's so great, you guys. You guys make me feel so loved and blessed. But without further ado, we have 4 piles here today. Okay, we have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I just want to apologize. I know the setup's a little bit different. I was thinking that maybe this setup would give us a bit more space to work with. Okay, but without further ado, let's get back with pile number 1. Hey my pile number 1s, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me back. If you're new to the family, welcome. This is Lunar Goddess Readings here. We like to have a lot of fun and do a lot of pick a card readings. And if you're returning, thanks for joining me back. Hopefully we get some cool messages today. This is going to be looking at your psychic gifts and abilities and or your talents and kind of what you're good at, what you're naturally gifted with, okay? I did do a community poll, so if you're not already subscribed, I like to post kind of polls on there on what I should do readings on and stuff. So if you missed that, make sure you have the bell turned on with notifications if you're interested in kind of keeping up to date with what I'm filming, when I'm going to be putting out videos. It'd be awesome if you guys would subscribe and kind of join me over there. But without further ado, let's check out pile number 1 and your psychic abilities. What you guys are good at. There's like a hair here. Okay. Anyways, let's lay down your tarot first. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. I'm not going to put these cards in reverse. Okay, so you guys might be good at making decisions. You guys might be good at acclimating cultures, especially the 2 wands here. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the 5 of Swords, or I'm sorry, the 7 of Swords. I don't know why I always do this with this artwork. It just kind of like throws me a curveball. This is the 7 of Swords. Should get more proficient in reading Roman numerals, I guess. Okay, we have the 4 of Swords, and then we have the Observer. Okay, let's see if we can find a spot for these. I'll make sure you guys can see all these cards. Don't worry about if they're not in view, but we have Cleaning House. We have Magical Map Shifter. That's right, this is the pile that got 2 of the cards from the, I believe it's the Map Seeker Oracle deck or something. All of the decks, if you're interested, will be down in the description as always. And then we have a Guardian from the Gentle Whispers Fairy deck. I believe that's what it's called. Okay. So, right off the bat, guys, like I was saying, with the kind of diverse cultural background type things, I feel like you guys are really good at kind of communicating with people, and you're also very good at kind of adjusting to cultures. A lot of you might be really good at learning languages, I'm getting, okay? I also I'm getting with the 7 of Swords here, you guys are very good at reading energies and deciphering whether or not somebody is telling the truth, okay? Especially with the 4 of Swords here, I feel like you guys, kind of side note, you're not afraid of like walk away from things that aren't serving you. Like if someone's being deceptive, you can almost feel that. A lot of you are probably empaths or, you know, clairsentient, where you can feel vibrations and emotions of people, and you can tell if somebody's being deceptive, and you're going to be more inclined to be able to make a decision. I'm also getting with a Hierophant here that you're really good at probably talking to people, people coming to you for advice, people coming to you for, you know, relationship advice, life advice, like what should I do, like I'm really stuck here. You guys are just really good at working through that, because I'm feeling like a lot of you have dealt with a lot of difficult stuff in the past here, and You guys are also really good at observing. We have the observer card here. Okay, and this is telling me that you guys are probably really good at kind of stepping back before like approaching anybody. Like you're really good at observing energies from afar and getting a great understanding of kind of who a person is, what they're all about. You guys are probably also very like knowledgeable. Like you have a psychic knowing gift with the Hierophant here. I'm thinking all about kind of like just a deep inner knowing, being able to make a decision, decipher which way to go. You guys are probably also really good at adjusting to change. All right, I know I said something similarly, but with the Two of Wands here, this kind of talks about travel to me and how I was getting different cultural backgrounds, something to do with that. I feel like you guys are really good at kind of adjusting. You guys are kind of, I feel like this group is going to be more of like the chameleons. You know, you guys can observe from afar and you can blend into any situation you're thrown into, so that's awesome. I'm also getting you guys have a very grounding energy, especially with the Two of Wands here. I'm getting some of you might have the gift of being able to like channel from the dead, you know, like past relatives. You guys might have some kind of gift with mediumship even, where maybe you like hear things just because with the Seven of Swords here kind of talks about you know, lying, deceptive energy, you know, sometimes to me. And to me this might be talking about, you know, your guys' ability to kind of pick up on people's energies and kind of channel them. You know, a lot of earth signs, if you are an earth sign, some of you may be, I'm getting that a lot of earth signs, I don't know what I was about to say, but a lot of earth signs, they're very good at harnessing, you know, the earth's natural vibrations, where they're like very grounded and they're able to channel things, especially like past loved ones who are deceased, or you know, you guys might get messages from angels or guides. You guys just might be very connected to kind of the divine source in that way. You know, I'm getting very grounding energy, especially like in chaotic moments. I'm getting that you guys are able to kind of sit back and observe and also ground a situation, so that's awesome. And with the cleaning house card here, okay, I'm getting that, like I kind of mentioned before, where you guys are kind of good at you know, walking away from things that don't serve you. I'm getting that too. Like you guys kind of might have a naturally cleansing aura. Like you guys really take care and pride and kind of cleansing and grounding yourself a lot with the Queen of Pentacles here. But I'm also getting that you guys might kind of work as like energy vampires, like the other way around. Like people will come to you and kind of disturb your energy, but you guys are good at kind of keeping yourself grounded and balanced, and kind of being able to wipe away like that clutter from other negative, maybe toxic people or environments. You guys might be very sensitive to those kinds of things, I'm getting. And with Guardian, this just kind of amplifies what I was saying about the Queen of Pentacles and this like grounding energy and your ability to potentially channel. That might be like a gift that some of you already know you have, or something you could develop in this lifetime, or maybe in a past life you were able to do this. But I'm getting that you know, a very angelic presence. Like you guys probably are like this with your guides and your angels, and you're able to communicate, okay, with Guardian. I'm also getting that you have like a close bond with your ancestors for a lot of you. And with the Two of Wands here, this kind of just clarifies what I was saying about this, because I'm feeling like with the Two of Wands here, I'm seeing you guys being able to almost like transfer like in and out of these worlds, like maybe through like dreams or thoughts. Like you guys can kind of just, you have like a very thin veil, like back and forth from the spirit world to you know, the 3D here on earth. I'm also getting that like you guys almost have like a passport type of thing, but you guys are always kind of watched over, so that's awesome. And then with Magical Map Shifter, this also kind of to me is connecting with your ability to kind of channel and go back and forth. It's almost like you guys are able to communicate with different worlds and different cultures and languages, both in and out of like this planet. Okay, so for that, I'm just saying you guys are able to probably shift and transform frequently, so you're able to kind of pick up on these different energies, different communications, different vibrations coming in. You guys are easily able to kind of be a receptor and a channeler of these messages. But I'm also getting with the acclamation of culture type thing, where it can be very much on the 3D and like in, you know, on Earth as we exist as humans. I'm feeling like you guys are just very good at kind of keeping the peace and the harmony in any given situation, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. You guys are able to observe, and then you guys are probably able to act and kind of diffuse any heated situation is what I'm getting. So you guys have quite the group. You guys have a lot of different talents that I'm seeing here, a lot of different psychic abilities. I feel like you guys are very gifted, so that is awesome, okay? If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if what is resonating here and kind of how this applies to you, because I know that, you know, we can share gifts amongst each other, but we, you know, all kind of experience things differently, and I think that's so cool. So I'd love to hear about that below in the comments, okay? But other than that, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, my pile number 2s, what's up? Welcome to Lunar Goddess Readings. If you're new, welcome to the family. It means so much if you subscribed, so, you know, we can make this a more regular thing. But if not, thanks for stopping by, and if you are just joining me back here today, thank you so much. You guys rock. I said this to my pile number 1s, but I want to make it more of a habit to be posting on the community posts, you know, posting polls on different readings or different suggestions for you guys. A lot of you did vote, so if you were a part of that group, thank you so much. It's so cool that I'm able to interact with you guys. If you guys didn't see that post, or if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure that you turn on the alerts so you're able to see when I post and when I'm posting. You know, I like to update when I'm going to be posting videos and, you know, just get feedback from you guys in general, okay? But for those of you who did vote, I just want to say this video actually didn't make first in the poll, but I'm actually going to be filming that tomorrow. I didn't tell that to my pile number 1, so pile number 2 is for some reason I feel like more of you may have voted in that poll, but don't fret, we will be doing probably all the videos on the most recent poll, because I feel like all of them would be good for you guys. But without further ado, let's get started with pile number 2. I'm sorry, I'm chatty today. Mercury's in retrograde. Can't freaking keep my mind straight. I can't talk right, or I'm just talking up a storm. Okay, so let's start with your regular tarot. What are your psychic abilities and talents in tarot? Okay, the Lovers. You guys got the Lovers. You guys got the 9 of Swords. You guys got the 5 of Cups. I want to make sure these are straight. It drives me crazy when things look straight to me, but on camera they definitely aren't. Okay. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm not going to take any of these cards in reverse just because that's not this kind of reading. Okay, so, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles. We have Reward from the Whisper Faeries Oracle deck. I believe that's what it's called. All of them will be linked down in the description if you're curious. And then you guys got 2 cards from the Mystical Moments Oracle. You guys got the Butterfly Garden, and you guys got Treasured Memories. If you can't see any cards, don't fret. I'll make sure you guys will see them at some point when I talk about them. And then you guys got Golden Palace. Cool. Alright. So, pile number 2. What are your psychic gifts and abilities? I feel like you guys are magnificent manifestors, especially with the King of Pentacles here. This just talks about like an overwhelming flow of abundance, okay? I feel like you guys are very good, especially with the Golden Palace here, and Reward, okay? And even Butterfly Garden. This kind of talks to me about abundance in whatever, you know, place or aspect in your life that you need or want. You guys are very great at setting intentions for yourself and kind of having it come and turn out in your favor, okay? I feel like you guys are very good at attracting abundance. For some reason, I'm hearing like Jupiter. You guys might have like a fantastic placement of Jupiter in your chart, which kind of makes you more abundant and super lucky. You guys also might be Sagittarius. I mean, we have Gemini here. That's the only card that's like popping out to me, but for some reason, getting you guys are very lucky, like maybe born on a lucky day or like a weird synchronized number. You guys might see synchronicities a lot. I feel like you're very connected to the divine, and you guys are able to kind of tap into the frequencies and other planes and really set the intentions forward for manifesting whatever you want. Like, you guys, I feel like law of attraction just comes super naturally to you, and that's one of your talents, okay? I'm also getting, with the Lovers card here, I'm getting you guys are very empathetic towards people, especially with the Five of Cups. Like, I feel like one of your talents, guys, alright, bear with me, it's coming through that for some of you pretty strongly. I feel like you guys are kind of like, I don't want to say like have this seductress vibe, but I kind of do want to say that. I feel like you guys might be very good at kind of harnessing your energy where you want it. And what that means is if you're like attracted to somebody or you have like a love interest, I feel like you guys just know how to like turn this on. Like I feel like maybe like your 5th or like your 7th house, you guys might have something, or I'd like to see where you guys is like Liliths are, because you guys just have that energy where I feel like you guys are very good at kind of manipulating energy like in your favor. And I'm not saying that in like a bad way. I don't think you guys are like using people, I hope, okay? But I feel like you guys are very good at harnessing energy where you need to put it, okay? And then you see results pretty quickly. I'm getting for a lot of you, you see results pretty quickly, okay? With the Five of Cups here and the Nine of Swords, what I was saying with like the empathetic nature, like I feel like a lot of you guys are clairsentient, where you guys are able to feel and take on other people's emotions. So make sure that you're able to kind of release those negative emotions and energies as they come into your auric field and like your vibrations, because I feel like a lot of you can hold on to that pain or sadness for a long time, all right? And we need to make sure that, you know, we're able to release things when we're helping people. I feel like you guys would be very good in a career, maybe like psychology or even like education, where you're just able to kind of teach people and allow them to kind of open up. Like, I feel like you guys are very good having people open up to you, having people kind of communicate to you. I'm getting even like the most like stuck people, like when I feel like your friends or like your family or people in your life, I feel like you guys kind of have an energy that people are automatically attracted to in order to receive help, if that makes sense. Like, someone can be really down in the depths, like very sorrowful. Is that a word, guys? Comment down below. Sorrowful. Okay, Mercury. Like, someone can be very filled with sorrow or like grief or like sadness, and I feel like they'll just come to you and be like, oh my god, like, this is what happened to me, like, I don't know like why I'm feeling this way. And you guys are very good at kind of opening up, having people open up and express like their vulnerabilities to you. All right, so that's a beautiful gift. Yeah, you guys are definitely amongst the group where I'm feeling like healing too. You guys might also be in a career, medical career or something along those lines. I'm also getting maybe artistic, like you're able to like express your emotions through art, especially with butterfly garden, where you're able to kind of channel your emotions and make something beautiful. Like, this card's about transformation, and anything to do with butterflies or like anything like that, or like gardens, automatically makes me think or feel like artistic. I don't know why, but it's almost like you guys are able to go through transformations and kind of express yourself through artistic means. This could be music, writing, poetry, just art in general, okay? I'm also getting that you guys are very gifted in speech. Like, you guys are able to, you would be like the group where you're able to, with like the King of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are kind of the group where you guys would be really, really talented and like giving a speech, like kind of a pep talk to people. I feel like you guys are really good, you know, at speaking to people and having them open up to you and just being kind of that rock for a lot of people. I feel like you guys are like the rock of like your friend group or your family. People can come to you. You almost like have this presence where it always seems like you have your shit together, even if you probably might feel like you don't. Okay, and with treasured memories here, this is telling me that I'm getting pretty strongly, and this is like kind of bizarre to me, but something with like your memories, like you're able to like tap into the past and apply those memories from like to like future experiences. Like I'm getting that maybe like your ancestors are very closely attached to you and kind of give you messages from like the other side, where you're able to like use these emotions and memories in order to kind of transform your past. I'm also getting you guys are probably gifted at kind of leaving behind the past. This was similar to pile number 1 in a sense, but I'm also getting that you guys are very good at, you know, seeing the good in people as well. Like you're good at seeing the good in people. Like you're gonna treasure what's meaningful, and you're gonna be better at leaving behind things that are not. Alright, so in all, I'm getting that you guys are probably clairsentient, you're empathetic, you just have like a really high vibration where you're able to set intentions and kind of manifest abundance in any form or shape of life that you need. I'm also getting, like I said, you guys are very good. You guys definitely have like your options as far as like romance. Like it may not seem that way, but you guys do. People find you very attractive as well. Like your energy is just very attractive to a lot of people. Okay, and that's what makes you a beautiful kind of like portal for people to be attracted to you and want your advice and your support and your guidance, kind of your wisdom. I feel like a lot of you also lived a lot of past lives. I feel like we're dealing with some old souls here, because the King of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. With Golden Palace here, this makes me think of like a long aging, like slow process. With the gold here as well, this just kind of reminds me of kind of like the divine in general, especially like the moon here and the birds. Like you guys might receive divine messages as well, especially from your ancestors. But that's what I have for you guys, pile number 2. If you liked this, please comment down below. Tell me how this resonated with you. Tell me how your gifts kind of impact you in a day-to-day life. Tell me about any cool experiences you've had with any of these gifts, because some of them are more specific than others, but that's okay. Just take what resonates, and as always, leave the rest behind. But it would mean the world to you. It would mean the world to me if you guys subscribed. But if not, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. What's up, my pile number 3s? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new, welcome to the family. This is Lunar Goddess Readings, if you couldn't tell. And if you're just returning, thanks for stopping by. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at your psychic gifts and abilities and kind of your general talents in this lifetime. So this should be a pretty entertaining video for those of you watching. I just want to make a disclaimer. Mercury in retrograde is really affecting my communication skills more than I probably would have anticipated. Alright, I have a Mercury dominant chart as well, so I feel like my communication's kind of like stumbling all over, and I know that, but just bear with me, guys. I also wanted to say, I've been saying it to the other piles, I've been recently trying to be more up to date with the community polls and stuff, where I get to kind of, you know, talk to you guys, check in. I like to do polls on the readings that I'm looking to do. I like to get you guys' input. If you did participate in that latest poll, because a lot of you guys did, quite a few did, I was surprised. I am aware that this video technically did not win the poll, but I'm looking to film probably all of the videos in that poll. I just felt specifically drawn to kind of put this one out for you guys, so expect those other readings to come out within the next week. Alright, but without further ado, let's check in with pile number 3 and their psychic gifts and abilities. Okay, let's look at the traditional tarot first. Okay, so we have the Strength card. You guys might have kind of a positive nature aura. You guys are probably very patient with others. We have the Justice card. We have the Queen of Cups. we have the moon. Some of you are pretty intuitive. Yep. And the 9 of Swords here. Okay, and then we have transition. Maybe some of you can help like others kind of transition to the other side. Okay, we have transformation. And if you can't see a card, guys, don't worry about it. Oh, you guys got 2 of these cards. And then you got abracadabra. I love this card. I just want you guys to look at the artwork. I just think it's so pretty. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but well, I want to move the light over a little bit. I hope it doesn't mess too much with it. But yeah, I love this card. I think it's so pretty. Abracadabra. And then we have Gentle Gardener. Some of you just have that nice Midas touch. All right. So what I'm getting for you guys, yes, you guys are the group where your precognition skills and your intuition, like I feel like a lot of you are actually probably clairvoyant. And this is interesting because, okay, so we have the Queen of Cups here. You might be a water sign, and a lot of the water signs, depending on the placement and what it is, can make you very emotionally like in touch with your feelings and other people's feelings and emotions, and kind of makes you more in tune and sensitive to others around you. I'm getting some of you might have like a Cancer moon, okay, or maybe Cancer rising or ascendant or moon in your first house, something like that. I'm getting that you guys are just very in touch with like your emotions, and this makes you very intuitive by nature, okay? Especially with the moon card here. Okay, yeah, so I feel like you guys have a very strong placement in your natal chart with your moon. You know, it could be that you have like a moon in a water sign. It could be the placement of your moon, but something with your moon, you guys, I feel, are very strongly affected by the moon cycles and phases, and kind of where the moon's transitioning and how that's kind of happening for you guys. You guys might also have kind of dreams or premonitions with the 9 of Swords here. I'm getting that when like the moon is, maybe there's a full moon or a new moon, you guys might be especially affected. It might keep you up at night. I'm getting that a lot of you might be restless. I'm also, it's coming through pretty strongly that a lot of you guys might kind of hear things. Like if you guys are clairaudient, I'm getting that you guys might receive messages in your sleep, and it kind of keeps you up at night, okay? And it might be even stronger around these moon phases, but let me know down in the comments, because that's coming through pretty strongly for a lot of you, that you receive a lot of messages, especially around the time of the moon. And the moon is also about illusions and even deception at times. So I feel like you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are kind of like have Aquarius as well, like strong in your chart. I know the moon doesn't necessarily represent like Aquarius, but for some reason that's coming through, that like you guys kind of had that new age dawning of like bringing in new ideas and thoughts and beliefs. I feel like you guys just have an inner knowing from past lives where you're able to excuse me, where you're able to kind of be a teacher to other people, okay? Especially with the Strength card, the moon card right underneath the Strength card. To me, this card's kind of talking to me about teaching. It's speaking to me about teaching for some reason. Yes, I do read cards intuitively, so a lot of times, you know, I might get messages from cards that don't necessarily hold the traditional meaning, but anyways, I'm getting that you guys are very good at teaching other people. I feel like, you know, people will come to you and you're able to kind of balance them out, give them advice, even, especially with the Justice card here. You guys are very good at communicating your truth and your beliefs. I feel like if you have a belief for this pile, you guys will stick to it and you will feel it like wholeheartedly, especially like with emotions and just expressing love. Like once you express that you like love somebody, they're gonna know like for sure, you know, because it's almost like your word holds so much value with this pile. You guys are also very patient. I'm getting with the Strength card here, you're patient with others, you're patient with time. With the Transition card here, yeah, what I was saying earlier with like you guys like hearing messages and stuff, like especially in your dreams or like as you're going to sleep at nighttime. First of all, like this little fairy, like she's in front of like a sun or moon, probably a sun because it looks more like daylight. But I'm getting that you guys either can feel, like physically feel transitions, like planetary transitions or lunar transitions, where, you know, you physically and emotionally and spiritually like feel those shifts, that you guys are very just in tune with the planet and the energies and the frequencies, like all around, not only just like people or like animals or anything like that. Like I'm feeling in general you guys are very in tune to the world around you. Like you guys might even have premonitions of things that'll happen like on a worldly level. Like I don't want to say anything like terrible or dark, but I'm getting like even like wars or major like political things or changes. Like you guys can almost like predict this, or you can like feel it. Like you just have that inner knowing. And also I'm getting with transition that you guys might, if you lose a loved one or somebody close to you, that they might visit you in your dreams, or you might actually help them transition to the other side, okay? And with transformation here, this kind of just amplifies what I was saying. Like you guys are able to help people transform, especially with the teacher here. I feel like you guys are constantly growing and evolving, and in this process, it's almost like you guys are able to kind of uplift and teach people. With the Justice card here, getting that like with your beliefs and how you come across, that you actually like have this gift in you know, spiritually enlightening other people. Like if you have a belief, you have this natural born ability where you can teach and explain things in a way that makes sense to just about anybody, and you can kind of transform their whole belief system in like a positive way. You know, it's not good to like completely like be like, oh well this is right, blah blah blah. Yeah, like, but I don't get that at all. I feel like you guys have like this very gentle touch where you're able to transform people for the better. Like you're able to open their eyes so they can see different perspectives that maybe they've never thought of before. All right, and with the Abracadabra card here, I feel like you guys just have like this very mystical aura. I said like you could be like a water sign, but I'm getting that like even like Pisces, I'm getting you guys might be Pisces, Cancer, but I wanted to say like the third water sign, but I just like cut myself off. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Okay, so but I'm also getting like with this like mystical aura that you guys have, I'm getting that you guys also are very good at setting intentions with other people. You're very good at kind of making your reality or your dreams become your realities, like no matter what it is. I feel like you guys are very good at manifesting things. You guys also might be kind of have like a knack for like spell work. You guys could probably actually do things with either like herbal remedies, like with the Gentle Gardener here. I'm getting that you guys might be gifted with, you know, medicinal properties and plants and things of that nature. But I'm also getting that you guys might have like a past life, or even in this life you guys might practice you know, spell work and candle work and things of that nature, especially with like by the moon phases and the seasonal changes. I'm getting like you guys are very connected to the different shifts that take place on a large level. Okay, so not only manifesting, but you guys are able to set intentions that can kind of raise the vibration of like mankind in general. Like I feel like you just have that talent, and I feel like your sole purpose probably has to do with, you know, enlightening people, teaching people, and just opening their eyes to what they've been accustomed to, and just like changing their belief system, but in a positive way. You're not gonna like force it on them, but you're gonna enlighten them, and you're gonna act as a teacher to a lot of different people, and that's amazing. But to summarize, you guys have a great pile. Dreams very strong with pile number 3. You guys definitely are receiving premonitions. You guys probably clairaudient, clairvoyant. I'm getting like you either hear frequencies or you like see them visually in your dreams. You might actually see auric fields as well. With like the Abracadabra card here, she's got kind of like a wand which is like bling, and it's like kind of sparking up. That makes me think of auras. Yeah, I'm getting that some of you might be visually talented, where you can like see auric fields, you can see different energies, you guys can you know, receive messages in your dreams, past loved ones or just people in general can contact you from the other side. You guys are receptive to those things. You guys are just like the perfect channel for these kinds of things, all right? But with that being said, we all can kind of like share these gifts, you know. More than one person can of course be clairaudient or clairsentient or clairvoyant or any of the clairs, any of the psychic gifts or abilities, but you know, it's very personal to each and every one of us. So I would love for you guys to comment down below and tell me like how this resonates and how you're actually experiencing what I'm saying or what I'm seeing for you guys, if you are, you know, resonating with this pile, of course. But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining me back today. It would mean so much if you would give me a big like, big thumbs up, and comment down below. Let me know, like I said, or if you could subscribe to my channel, you know, keep on track with this crazy train who can't talk, just repeating things all night. I'm kidding, guys, but I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, my pile number 4s? Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, welcome to the family, Lunar Goddess Readings, woo! And if you're just returning and joining me back today, thank you so much. We're gonna hang out and hopefully discover some cool stuff. This video is gonna be all about your psychic gifts or abilities, also about kind of your general talents. Not all of them will be necessarily metaphysical, but we're hoping that we're gonna get a little bit of both, okay? Just recently, guys, I wanted to kind of put this out here. I have been trying to keep up on like community posts and polls, so if you guys are interested in kind of keeping in touch with me and, you know, being involved with kind of what I'm doing and when I'm putting out videos, I like to interact with you guys and get a feeling for like what you guys would like to see, which videos you like to see, what kind of readings you guys are interested in. So if you haven't already, it'd mean the world to me if you would subscribe and turn on the bell so you can be notified when I post these things. I had a decent amount of my subscribers vote on polls this past coming, I don't know, a couple days ago. But and yes, to your surprise, this video did not come in first on the polls. Usually I do want to do it that way, but I was especially drawn to do this reading for you guys. But I do intend on probably doing all of those videos that are on the poll list within a week or so, because I want to get those guys out for you guys, so just stay tuned, alright? It's gonna be coming. But without further ado, pile number 4, let's see what kind of psychic gifts or abilities you have. Alright, so let's start with the original tarot first. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands. You guys might be good manifestors. You guys might. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups, the 5 of Wands. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have Compass here. And if you guys can't see a card, don't worry about it. I like to kind of show you guys as I go. And then we have Like a Bird. And we have Waiting. Okay, very interesting because we have Waiting and the Ace of Pentacles, which is kind of like a slower moving energy. Excuse me, I don't know what's on my floor right now, but I'm going to move that out of view because... Okay. Yeah, so with the Ace of Pentacles energy, this kind of reminds me of kind of waiting for an offer, waiting for, you know, abundance. Like, I feel like you guys have, like, this patience, where you're usually pretty rewarded. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys, are able to manifest and put out intentions. I got this for a couple of the other groups as well, but you guys especially are good at kind of making decisions and, you know, setting your intentions where you guys want and seeing the outcome. For a lot of you guys, side note, your twin flame might be coming into your life pretty soon. If you guys have been like attracting or manifesting that, all right. I'm also getting that you guys are the group that has more of that psychic knowing. Okay, because with the 9 of Wands here, this kind of is speaking to me about kind of waiting and like kind of observing and talking. Like, I feel like you guys can really just sit back and kind of watch people. You guys can kind of pick up on energies of people that you're not necessarily around or in contact with. Like, I feel like, especially with this card, how I was feeling twin flames, I feel like any connection that you guys have has like kind of a telepathic type thing. Like, you guys probably see a lot of synchronicities. You guys also probably, you know, 1111, you guys are seeing like probably numbers a lot, different synchronicities, different signs. I feel like your angels are constantly kind of talking to you guys because you guys pay attention. And with like a bird, it's almost like we're gonna come back to this one because I'm getting kind of two separate meanings. But with like a bird, when I think of birds, I think of like messengers and talkers and speakers. I feel like you guys might be very good at speech, or I'm also getting you guys might receive messages and be able to communicate and kind of translate them so everybody else can be like enlightened in what's kind of going on. So you guys might have like past loved ones who are deceased or anything like that, like angels, guides. You guys are receiving messages pretty constantly, I'm feeling, with this group, and you're able to kind of communicate them like a songbird. Okay, and a lot of you also might be good at channeling or anything like artistic or anything with like, I'm getting you guys might be singers, like a bird, like the songbird thing. You guys might be singers, and you guys might be able to really strongly kind of channel your emotions and your energy into music, or you like can listen to music or like write music or play an instrument or something, and you're able to like channel things. Like, you might even like receive visions just by like connecting with song. Okay, what else do we have for you guys? With compass here, I feel like you guys are very good, like I said, with like setting intentions and directions. I feel like you guys are always kind of divinely guided with this, where you guys can kind of like, you know, spin the compass. Like, you don't sometimes know where you're going, but where you end up is like where you're meant to be. I feel like this pile, you guys do have like that inner knowing where, you know, you might not always like make sense of like the path that you're on, but you always kind of end up where you're meant to be. And I feel like in this point of your life, you guys are actually getting closer to like your higher purpose and like where you're meant to be, even though if you guys are feeling like shaky or uncertain. With this waiting card here, this is just telling me that you guys do have this patience, so hold in on there, because any signs or signals that you've been getting from the universe, whatever intentions you guys are like wanting right now, it's in the process of kind of coming in, even if it's been like a slower process. I'm also getting that you guys are very, very good at forming relationships and bonds. I kind of talked about this with the Four of Wands here, but with the Ace of Pentacles energy here, I feel like you guys just have this very stable and grounding and kind of soothing energy to others. Like, if you form a friendship or a connection or a relationship, it's gonna probably last like pretty much a lifetime. Like, you just make that impact on other people. I'm also getting that with the Ace of Pentacles energy, and the Four of Wands energy, that like you're just very good at making what was I gonna say? I'm sorry. You guys are just very good at kind of satisfying other people, and you guys can just really you know, connect at like a soul level. I feel like also with this pile, you guys have a lot of people around you from past lives, which you guys probably are aware of. I feel like I said, like how you guys form connections that kind of last like a lifetime. I mean that like in a very like literal sense. Like, I feel like you guys have like a lot of people in your lives are carried over from past lives for some of you, where like it's just like a very like grounding energy, and they kind of help you and support you on that path. I'm also getting with like the inner knowing thing, like how you can like kind of observe and watch people. And what I was saying with like this connection thing, you guys definitely are able to, like, you don't even have to have like a conversation with people to know where they're at. If you're like in an argument with somebody, it's also coming through pretty strongly that like you can like sense what's going on with like the other person. You're also very good at kind of relieving conflicts. Like, I feel like you guys just have like this like very divine, like gentle, easygoing persona, where it's like, yes, you are patient with like the waiting card and the Ace of Pentacles, but you also like you kind of wait for things to resolve itself. You're also very good at kind of being a mediator, I'm getting, between like different situations. Okay, so that's another one of your talents. And with like a bird, I'm also getting that you guys can kind of like, you guys kind of have a knack for like traveling around and like seeing different things and like meeting new people. And it's almost like with these like angel wings here, it's like you guys are able to kind of like fly away from like conflict. Like I feel like you guys have that, you know, empathy and gut feeling where when you meet people, especially like you can tell immediately if they are right for you or if they like are serving you. Okay, like I feel like you guys listen to your intuition a lot, where like if something feels off, I feel like this is the group where you guys like follow it. Like you don't really think about it, you just kind of like do it. Like if you feel a certain way, you're gonna put that into action. I'm getting you guys might be a fire sign with all like the wands here, but it doesn't really matter. But you guys just have like that very intention setting personality, and you're able to kind of harness that energy and make it into something lasting and something like abundant. You guys are very good at kind of getting what you want, pleasing other people. You guys are just like a very harmonious group, okay? And these abilities just, I feel like they just assist you in this lifetime so that you're able to live life to your fullest and feel like you're like reaching a higher purpose and fulfillment to like the fullest, okay? So that's like an amazing gift to have. But other than that, guys, that's what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 4. If this resonates with you, please like, comment, subscribe. I do realize that we can all share similar gifts, but I'm really interested to know like how your gifts kind of affect you on a day-to-day basis and how that kind of like works for you, or like what your experiences are with these talents, because you guys do have a beautiful set of talents and gifts, okay? But I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for joining me.